Hi, welcome to the GF channel. Today's episode we are installing this inside bumper electromagnetic sensor, which is a parking sensor, and it's actually not wrong in translation from Chinese. It's actually one sensor. I don't know how it works. This is it. That's the sensor. I don't know how it works, but judging by the length of the cable for the sensor, it's not that lengthy. I believe probably this needs to be mounted in the bumper as well. This is not watertight, so I don't know. Doesn't seem watertight. We'll see, but this maybe it's too short. We'll see about that. So this is the module that controls everything. There's a beeper to it. There were models with displays, but I don't have any space in the front of the car for the display. Too many projects, too many modules, no space. I would actually leave that beeping from the trunk because I have space in the trunk. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, that's all we get: a sensor, a beeper, a module, and wiring, and something to mount stuff with. Don't exactly know what. There are instructions. I'm going to read them. But before that, I need to remove the bumper and do adjustment. Last video I showed you this. Here I have microwave blind spot detection monitor here, and on the other side this one is off by a lot. The other one, it's a little bit off. Maybe I won't touch it because I might screw it, but this one is off by a lot. So I'll also adjust this one, and as you can see, it's also drill-less. I'm all for drill-less, and I'll remove the bumper, and probably here somewhere without drilling I'll try to attach the sensor. As the last time, to remove the bumper you need to remove everything within your trunk. Pretty hard process, but there is a bolt here and on the other side as well, and you need to remove that piece here in order to access the bolt for the bumper. Okay, let's remove the bumper and see where we can place the sensor. Okay, bumper is off, and this is how much you need to actually let me turn on the torch. This is how much you actually need to remove in order to remove the bumper. Pretty much everything. And that's the subwoofer that I have a video for that one, still running. Happy with it. And those from the last video were fallen off, both of them. I don't know how they were working. When did they fail? No idea. They were still working. So now I just glued them using actual outside, for the outside, double-sided tape, mounting tape for the outside, because previously it was not for the outside. Okay, I'll adjust them as well. Now this is the bumper. Here in the instructions, maybe now I turn off the torch. In the instructions it's actually clearly, these are not bad instructions. I was expecting quite a lot of Chinese translation, bad Chinese translation, but it's not bad. This is in the trunk, and it says the control module should be in the trunk. So I don't think that will be a problem, because this is hollow here all the way, like that. It's just hollow, which is very good. This is exactly where I'll clean. You have to clean very good. It has quite a lot of dirt, as you can see. I'll clean here. I'll glue it, the sensor, and right here at that curve on both sides of the bumper there is actually big space on the car, like that. Car is like something like that, and you can easily pull the cable from here and then inside of the grommet. Let me show you actually. this grommet, or on the other side. We'll see. I'll check which one is less cluttered. But this is the space where you see those cables going down. That's the space I'm talking about. There is just a hole in which you can just do like that, and probably that would be enough cable for the other side to glue the module. I'll actually do it on that side now when I think of it, because this is easy to be removed. Here you have the fire extinguisher belts which need to be removed. There's just a lot more stuff to be removed here than here, and also I have the subwoofer here, so if I need to do something, at least with one shot I can do two things with one removal. Okay, enough of me talking. Let's clean the whole thing there and actually tape it so I can show you with the sensor installed how it looks like before I put on the bumper. Okay, that's what's left after installation. In the documentation it did not say can I cut it, but it also said don't curve it. So this is without the curving, like that, and it goes to here. I missed quite a lot of spots with dirt when cleaning. We'll see if that will cause any issues in the long run. For now it seems fine. What I don't like is how it will connect. This will have to connect to the cable which goes to the top for the module, but if you want to remove the bumper, or when I'm placing it back, how would that be? Because you have to disconnect this one, since the other one is going to go to the inside of the car. You cannot disconnect the cable from there. You need to disconnect it from here. How? Because from the top you cannot reach. You need to actually reach from the bottom, and well, that will be hard. I guess we'll figure out soon enough. There probably are here some kind of guards. I don't know. Soon we'll figure out. Okay, before I actually mount it on the car, I decided to test if it's actually working, the whole thing. So I flipped the bumper upside down, so this is where the exhaust is normally. But that doesn't mean it shouldn't work. The sensor is down here, and I've connected it to a power supply that is also going to show us. It beeps. So this is when you actually turn on the reverse. It beeps. Every time. Okay. We can see how much it draws. Yeah, 200 milliwatts. Not bad. Let's see now. Okay, it connects me. It detects me even when I'm on the side. So I start slowly, because usually you go slowly. Not bad. But if you stop, yeah, it has to be continuous motion. It seems like it. If you stop, it does not detect. It needs to be continuous motion. And now, when I'm stopped, I can actually touch the bumper. Yeah, it has its drawbacks. It doesn't work like the regular one, which always knows what's the distance. This one detects a closing by object. Yeah, maybe the speed also matters. We'll see with bigger objects. Let's see on the side. I'm interested on the side how it is. I'll do it here. Yeah, I am able to touch the bumper. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing for sure. Yeah, this one I'm touching on the side. So sides, no, but for parallel parking should be good. We'll see. And it draws 200 milliamps, milliwatts, sorry. Not bad. And of course it won't be me if I don't open it to see what's inside. And that's a microcontroller here, and I haven't seen such one in quite a while. Usually those are SMDs nowadays. Okay, so this is 89C2051 24 PU. Quite a lot of other components, and most importantly, definitely not watertight in any way. So if I have issues mounting there, or the cable is too short, or I cannot actually mount it, because I think that's what's going to happen, the plan is to remove that connector from here, actually solder wires, then use watertight connector on the wires, and actually place this back in the box, use silicone to make it watertight, the whole box, and stick the box here, and use the watertight connector to actually connect and be able to disconnect easily the module from the car when removing the bumper. Okay, it's now time to try to place this on the car and see how it goes. Okay, exactly as I thought. No space here, and all the space is apparently from here. Would I be able to reach from there? I don't know. To connect it, probably. To disconnect it, probably not. We'll see. But let's first see what other problems we can get. Now this is the cable. As you can see, it's not very long. It's supposed to be somewhere here, the end that we need to connect. So this definitely will reach inside. I can actually even do... come on. Do this. Sticks out now. Yeah. There is plenty of cable actually. What I think I'll need to do is exactly that. I'll glue it here, like so. So the least amount of cable is spent inside and the most amount is outside, because when you're actually removing the bumper, then you might be able to disconnect it without that much of a hassle. That would actually work. Of course, only I will be able to remove the bumper, because if I gave it to a guy to remove the bumper, he wouldn't know that and he'll screw it up. Now, the cable though needs to go through that grommet here, but that grommet is already overwhelmed because I've added two other cables. As you can see, those two cables. For this one is the thick one, and that tiny little one is actually I have another video for that one, and you should actually watch it, because this is exactly for the reverse. Normally the reverse is up here, but I have added a dual color turn light, and it also acts as a reverse light, so it's much more visible at the back. So I have a video for that, and you should watch it, because I show you how to actually get that signal, because I'm going to use that signal now I'm not going to show how to get the signal. Go watch the other video, it's explained there already. But now I have a problem getting this one through the grommet, because this is already overstuffed. A little space is left and this is way too thick. So what I think I'm going to try is open it up again and solder it from here through the grommet while it's unsoldered, and solder it back on the other side, and then wrap the grommet again, because it's usually wrapped in this. That should work. And then I'll place the thingy at the back, and I'll have enough cable, in my opinion, for when removing the bumper. So I'll just drop it here and try to connect it. Okay, let's see. Okay, here is the cable. I was able to reach from here, from beneath, both to connect it and disconnect it. Actually, connection is is harder than disconnection. I was thinking it would be the opposite. I'm hoping this won't produce any banging noises. We'll see, only time will tell. Okay, wiring is done. Here's the module here. I've went through the grommet exactly the way I told you. I unsoldered the wire from inside so it can easily go through the grommet, and it worked out quite well. Now the ground I grabbed from this connector, the black wire here is ground. This connector actually sits like that. Come on. Okay, sits like that. The wire for reverse, you have to click the thing at the top again, as I told you earlier, to watch the video where I did make these, the turn lights, to be backup lights as well. It's one of my first videos, quite a while back, so I reused the wire to grab the signal from it. Then this is the access cable link here, and this is the access cable link for the beeper, and the beeper I have placed here behind the C-pillar, because that way it will be actually in the compartment, and if it's too loud for the passengers at the back, I am going to move it somewhere here to be in the trunk. We'll see. Okay, since everything is already assembled, let's give it a shot. Okay, let's turn the ignition to on. Now when I slam the reverse, we should hear a beep. Good. Okay, these are the reverse lights, the turn lights as reverse lights. Let's start coming close. I'm happy. It's not perfect, but the bumper looks awesome. I believe it's going to be good. We'll see. Let's assemble everything and actually go outside and try to park somewhere, parallel park. Show you the final result. Okay, let's give it a shot first at something if I hit it won't be a big of a problem. Okay, let's go outside, see where we are. Okay, so I don't know if it beeped on the grass or what. Let's go and see on a real car how it would do. Okay, let's test. Okay, I did stop without hitting the actually bus or whatever that's in English. Oh, there's even space. Okay, I'm happy with the result. Very happy with the result. That's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe. I'll be posting more videos soon. Bye bye.